Well, you know that when you go away to Turkish, the Turkish champion, you know that's going to be a difficult game anyway. We have experienced that at Man United a few times before, so nothing unexpected there. But the level of concentration needs to be better. We know that the 2 goals we conceded on bad breakaways and counter-attacks, and 1 or 2 other moments as well, we caused our own problems with our organisation when we had the ball. So we need to be more patient in our approach, not patient in our approach, but more disciplined in our positioning, because any little lack of concentration and they're off and running. And the first goal obviously was the worst goal to concede. The second goal as well was a counter-attack. So and then we've looked at the game and looked at other ways that we should break him down, of course. Yeah, of course, we played really well against Everton straight after. Then there's been an international break, of course, and then you start again with a win against West Brom, clean sheet again. Could have scored a few more, and we've got 2 wins on the bounce. So of course we want to carry that momentum on. We hope he's going to be available. He trained this morning. See if there's any reaction when we report tomorrow. Still, Luke Shaw is out. Phil Jones is out. Jesse is still self-isolating after being in contact with a positive case. And there's 1 or 2 little things that we need to look at in the morning, but hopefully everyone else is available. I hope nearer to 4, but you know, with the reoccurrence of hamstring injuries, you can't risk anything, and he's still not near training with us. So we'll see how he reacts to the program he's on and to the rehab work. Hopefully near 4, but probably more near 5 or 6. Well, obviously, I prepared a team last time. You have to prepare teams against different types of players. Dembaba was the more likely striker to play, but I also mentioned to all my coaches here that Fredrik is a real threat with his pace, his directness, and his quality. And I think he showed, especially he came on last game now, scored 2 goals, quick, strong. That's the Fredrik I know. He's one of the better volleyers of the ball that I've coached. Great strike for the first goal. Second goal was also a good goal. So I've prepared my team again for him. He came on against us and he showed his pace. So we prepared both against the 2 types of strikers, because they are 2 very different types of strikers. I've been very happy with the competition that Dean has provided for David, and the response from David. Dean he's not really put the foot wrong, and he's developing and he's maturing along the way, which I'm very, very happy with. I'm not going to give you the team now, so if it's Dean or David, I'm not going to say, but I'm very pleased with the reaction of both players, I have to say. You're right, Anthony did really develop last season. I thought he took big strides towards becoming a striker that we know he can be. Then again, Anthony is no different from other players in our team, that he's not had a pre-season as normal, and he's working to get to his peak form. Obviously, he lost 3 games or 3.5, almost 4 games, because he had 3 game suspension, and he was very early in the Tottenham game. So he's lost a bit of football, or too much football. He scored against Basaksehir last time, good header. So we hope that he's just going to continue working hard to get to his best again. How long have you got? Because that deserves more than just one sentence, and I don't think we got that time. But of course, we look at Man United throughout the history, that we're a team that we want to attack quickly. We want to be good on the break. We want to have quick attacking players to cause a problem when we've defended well. But then again, more and more teams, when they drop back, you want to be the team that can break teams down. I think we showed against Everton the type of team that we can be. Scored from crosses, we scored from long attacks that we built up, and we scored the winning goal on a counter-attack. So we don't want to be, how do you say, defined in just one style of play. We want to have positive players expressing their talents, of course, and we want to dominate games. So we're building on it, we're working on it, and players are developing. It's always a great question. That the short answer is very, because you asked how important. So, but of course we know the constellation of the group. We started well with 2 wins. Disappointed losing the last game against Istanbul. We need at least 10 points to go through, definitely. So maybe even likely that you have to have 12 points. So we're going to go into this game trying to win it, of course, and then try to win it well with a good performance, because we've got games coming thick and fast. So get to 10 points was always the main, as quickly as we can, the main point. But that defeat was a big blow last time. Yeah, 5 subs is definitely, it's not the relief, but it gives you the chance to rest players earlier. Because if you want to make 2 subs at half-time, you've still got the chance to make subs and rest players, because it's going to be a long season, and it's not just about this one game, but it's the whole accumulation of football. So I've said I like the 5 subs. I also like the size of the squads, because the players feel they're involved. Especially during lockdowns, sometimes if you're told you're not in the squad, then you've got to stay at home. You've got no one to see. You can't go and see your friend and see the game with a friend. That's another mental welfare that we have to look after the players. So Champions League, I like it. And Bruno, yeah, he's not going to be able to play every single game, that's for sure. So when he only played 1.5 games for Portugal during the international break, I was very happy. I think Anthony last season showed that he'd made big strides. Now it's time again to make even bigger strides, and of course to develop more. He scored, I don't know how many goals, 23, 24 goals last season, which was a big return. Every season is a challenge, and you cannot rest on your laurels as a right back or left back or centre forward at Man United. There's demands, of course, in any position. So we want Anthony to kick on. I thought with France against Croatia, was it Croatia? Yeah, no, against Portugal. Sorry, Portugal, when he showed his qualities as a centre forward, getting into positions. Then Patricio made a few good saves, and that might have affected Anthony's confidence. For me, it's him getting the chances. That's the big thing, because I know his conversion rate has always been good. Maybe at the moment the keepers have made a few good saves against him. So, but that will change quickly. Dean wants to stay at Man United and play for Man United. I can't see the logic in only one potential appearance left before Christmas. Do you know how many games we've got? So I disagree completely if tomorrow is a break or it's a make or break for Dean. He's come back in. He is training really well. He's maturing. He's had some games. He's training with, for me, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He's got potential to be one of the best goalkeepers in the world. It's a great competition between them. So I don't buy that argument that it's a make or break for him. So and it's not up to me to keep everyone happy. You know, I've said that a few times. The performances will always be the deciding factor if you play or not. I think every position that you play for Man United, it's your duty or your responsibility to make me and the coach is happy. So then there's a bigger chance you can play next time. We're trying to develop the squad and the team to become good at all different phases of the game. Of course, I thought the Everton game was a perfect example of when teams drop into their own half, how to outplay teams. I think we've got the two first goals there were long attacks built from behind, loads of passes, ending up with crosses. Then the last goal we scored from a quick counter-attack than when we've had to defend really well at the time. So that's the game decides what type of game it becomes. If you get the first goal, it's a different type of game. So it's always decided on different moments, the games. And I feel we're moving in the right direction.